How to receive judgment. As I study becoming more conscious, and in studying the tools of access consciousness, I have come to realize that to be conscious, you need to be able to receive everything and judge nothing. Well, receiving everything includes receiving judgment. Ouch. That can be painful if you allow it to be. But really, you need to think of what judgment really is. Judgment is just a point of view. And when people are judging, it's coming from something that actually they have done in the past, whether it be in this lifetime or other lifetimes, meaning in other generations, other descendants of theirs. And when most people are judged upon, they either resist and react to it or align and agree with it, going from both sides of the energy, positive and negative. Either end of the polarity leaves you little room to change. It allows for a contractive energy. But if you can take that judgment and ask a question about it rather than align with it or disagree with it, defend it, you can give yourself the possibility to change and move on, not take that in the tightness, the contraction of energy that it is. So here's an example. When I think up these talks for my newsletter each month, I try to go from stuff that I have really experienced, hoping that this will help others as well. And as a manager, I subject myself actually to judgment. And recently, I sent out a survey to ask my employees how I was doing. And there were some things that were brought up that were not what people would think of as positive. But instead of accepting this judgment or trying to defend this judgment, I was in allowance with it, which actually is a much lighter energy, neither negative or positive energy. And then I asked the question, well, what is this? What do I do with this? And can I change this? These questions gave me an awareness. First, it was just energy, and then it was just ideas of how could this be changed? How can I change this? Or if it needed changed. And I did come up with some opportunities for myself and for the work experience. So that is just an example of how you can receive judgment. Just ask a question. Don't internalize it as your own. In the past, that's what I would have done. I would have gone home and said, oh my gosh, what have I done? Why am I doing this? And took it all on as my own and lost sleep over it and, become stressed over it. But if you can receive the judgment, if you can ask a question, you can let go the spark, the energy that comes with it, that causes illness, that causes reaction. So, as a homework assignment, kind of work on this. Work on receiving the judgment that's around you. It doesn't belong to you. It's just an interesting point of view.